Good evening. This is David Lynn. Um, this is Coffee Talk number 273 live stream on Sunday, 7 p.m. And we're going to talk a little bit about preparedness. Joseph Moore. Hello, Joseph. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thank you for coming in. KP Heathen. Hello, KP. Did you get all of your yard work done? Yeah, the yard work is pretty much done for now, but by the end of the week, it'll all need to be redone. It's raining outside a little earlier. All the rain that I'm getting is making everything grow. Everything's green, and everything that I did will have to be redone. It's a cycle. It's that time of year. Idaho Garden Girl, welcome, Idaho Garden Girl. Uncle Aldi Bullfrog, 79. Welcome. Jacob Dixon, welcome, Jacob. Five in the house, 4 likes. Thank you for coming. So I was looking at my recent orders from Amazon, and I ordered some more stuff today. The wife wanted some racks for the kitchen that she can basically put all of her rolling racks that she can for her spices. She wanted me to get her 2 4-shelf rolling racks, which I ordered for her today. I released another short, and was looking at how things were going on the stuff that I've been releasing. I post on my community wall items that I recommend periodically. I did a post about my Bouge RV 12.8 volt refrigerator freezer compressor driven one that I just purchased. It's a CR45, it's a 48 quart. And the Black Widow, welcome. I don't. Little Lone Prepper, welcome. I need to do my box for the Black Widow, and I need to call Devil Dog Prepper. He sent me his contact information. I need to contact him. Both of them will be getting boxes, and I've got all the components to put them together. I just haven't done it. I've got 2 boxes ready. I just need to put them together. Joshua Humphrey. Hello, Joshua. Yeah, get them done. I know. So my channel has been growing slowly. Right now I'm at 1,635. I was briefly at 1,636 and then dropped back down to 1,635. I did a link in my community wall post today to several channels that had recently joined me, as well as other channels that support me quite a bit, and I try to support them. I go on to, sometimes there are channels that I get the notifications for. I mean, I'm subscribed to probably 16, 1,700, 1,800 channels. I gotta check to see how many exactly. And yeah, Dave. Hello, Dave. Yoda Papa Cards. Hello, Dave. Thank you for coming. And interrupting my thought, Dave has been posting some shorts that are basically badges of the various campaigns over the recent past 7 or 8 campaigns. The tickets are really nice. I've been looking at them. Very nice. The other thing I would say is always leave a like. It doesn't cost you anything to leave a like, and leave supportive comments. When I think too, I'm out and about and I see a police officer, or sheriff's deputy, or a fireman, or some emergency worker, essential workers and such. I see them. I thank them for their service. I see veterans, older people. I very rarely do I see them actually in uniform, but you see a lot of them with the shirts on or the caps. Older people, and I always thank them for their service, and that makes them feel good. Lets them know they're appreciated. You need to do that. I'm told not to talk about politics, because I don't want to offend anybody. But I see where I'll do it anyway. I see where Biden has been being encouraged to not run again, so he finally said that he's not going to run for re-election, and he endorsed his vice president, Kamala Harris. Now the fight's going to be on to see whether they give her the nomination, who her VP would be. Do they select somebody else? It's just 3.5 months till the election, so that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Mr. Whistle, welcome Mr. Whistle. Hillbilly Josh, welcome Hillbilly Josh. I haven't been paying attention, I've been talking. You know, I look at my statistics, I guess they call them analytics. I look at them, to see what they say. So as I mentioned, you can look at basically how I'm doing. You can go to Social Blade, YouTube Social Blade. You can check out a channel if you're interested in knowing how they're doing. It'll give you a breakdown on the channel and everything. 1,635 subscribers. About 12K views. I'm down on my views. Watch time 343 watch hours. I'm down on my watch hours. My last live had about 100 views, and right now my last video, which is the Bouge RV refrigerator, 12-volt refrigerator, it's got like 28, 29 views. So just looking to see where I'm at. 7 in the house, 9 likes. Yeah, I was frozen for 5 or 6 months. I was at 1,500 in January, and then it took me close to 6 months to hit 1,600, Uncle Al. If I was still going at the rate I was going, I'd be at over 2,000, and I'm not. And I look at some of the other channels. Hello, Corner, Clubhouse, Cobalt. Welcome to my channel. Please leave a like to support the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated, guys. When you come in, always leave a like. Leave comments and likes. Hello, Bud Files. But I've been cruising the channel surfing, I guess you'd say, of the recommendeds. So these are channels that I'm subscribed to that, they're putting something out, whether it's a live stream or shorts or whatever, and I gets pushed towards me. You got some channels that are, I don't know. A lot of times I really try to put out prepper related content. I mean, I'm trying to talk about preparedness. And you have channels that they basically and I'm not disrespecting anybody when I say this, but um, I guess you'd call them growth channels. They're basically there. They're not really putting out any content. They're there, and they just talk a little bit. And they do cute stuff. They do cute stuff. And they're growing like crazy. For whatever reason, they're growing like crazy. I mean, channels that my channel was bigger than when I was over 1,000. And these are newer channels that maybe are a year and a half old. And they're up at 20,000 subscribers. And I look at this and it depresses me. You've got a channel that's got and they're not here right now. The ones I'm specifically thinking of are not in right now, or I would try to watch what I'm saying a little bit more. But you get these channels and they pick up subscribers like you wouldn't believe, and they're not putting out what I would consider to be earth-shaking material, and it's not like they're not like celebrities or anything. These are not people that are like well-known celebrities. They're common people like you, me, whoever. And it just depresses me a little bit to think that I struggle to get 100 new subscribers over a period of however much time it takes me to get 100 new subscribers, and some of these people are getting hundreds of subscribers a day. Belinda's Country Living. How are you doing, Belinda? I mean, as an example, a lot of times when you get to like, I'm getting close to 1,000, and then all of a sudden the algorithm starts jacking with you and you can't get over 1,000. Or you're getting close to your 4,000 watch hours to try to get monetized, and the algorithm is jacking with you, not giving you credit for your hours that you're getting, because you get them at a certain rate, and you know what your rate is, and everything. You know how things are. And a lot of times you get to that 500, right at 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, like Uncle Al was struggling trying to get over 2,000. He went for a long time trying to get right. He was right there at 2,000. Or Pastor Green, Justin Green, I was begging people to sub him on backup channels, just anything, trying to get him to over his 1,000. He was at 990 something for so long. And he doesn't put out a lot of content. He puts out like one Bible study a week, just about. Once in a while I put out a short. He doesn't put out a lot of content, but trying to get him over that 1,000 mark. He finally got over it, but it took so much time, to get over there. It's just, I don't know. And I don't know, I got channels that come in and they basically gibberish. I don't know if it's a troll, if they got mental capacity problems, and I blocked some channels. I had people complaining about the guy wanting me to wear gloves, and I basically blocked him because he's like got a serious issue with that. Creeps some of the ladies out, the way, But I mean, certain things just bug you, and today I'm just talking about things that bug me. And feel free to mention your gripes. Feel free to mention your gripes. I've got one that comes in just about every time I live stream, and they'll say the same thing, and they never leave a like. They never leave a like. And I've been to their channel a number of times, and I will view a short, or I'll view one of their shorter videos, or once in a while I catch them live streaming, I always leave a like, let them know what like number it is. They have never left a like for me. I'm thinking about blocking that channel. You know, if I'm not good enough that you can leave me a like, and I'm begging for likes, I mention it over and over again. Other people mention it for me. You come and leave a like to support the channel, and they can't leave me a like. So this is me ranting. This is my rant, I guess. You don't want to hear it and exit it. Maybe this is not a good day for me to be live streaming. Yeah, I give wrenches. You know, I give standard moderator to everybody pretty much, as long as you behave. If you're not a troll, I give you standard moderator, and I put up with a lot. You know, you get people coming in speaking gibberish, and I can't figure out. You know, I got a couple of channels that I just can't figure them out. But you get a channel that comes in and says, "Hey, peoples," and they may acknowledge 2 or 3 people there. They never leave me. That channel has never left me a like, to my knowledge. Yeah, I understand Uncle Al. The guy with the gloves has got a serious, yeah. And I humored him a little bit. Said, yeah, you know, I use gloves. And then I couldn't find my bloody gloves. Went into my first aid kit, couldn't find my gloves. So I went and bought a box, you know. And yeah, I wore a glove for him. Yeah, I have gloves. I wear them. I wear the one size large fits all. I get the small ones for my wife, and she uses them. So went and bought her like 3 boxes. She uses them for cleaning and washing and, you know, doing the dishes, you know, and cleaning and such. And she puts them on, you know. Nothing wrong with that. Miss Anne Marie Angel. Welcome, Miss Anne Marie Angel. She's a new friend. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, I made an effort to do shout outs to new channels. Miss Anne Marie was one of them. I put a link to her channel in my community wall post. I think I did on the Bouge RV fridge freezer. And it's something that I recommend. I've got 2 of them. I've got the 35 liter and I've got the 45 liter, both of them with the wheels, you know. And but I was listening to somebody talk, and they mentioned that, you know, the way that they grew their channel is that they try to do 4 shorts a day and 2 videos. And this channel live streams once or twice a week. You know, this individual. You know, it's good to do. You've got your bread and butter that you do. Like some people do pantry hauls, where they do, you know, do a shopping trip. I do those periodically. Usually when I go to Sam's, I'll do a video on it. I haven't been to Sam's in several months. But when I go to Sam's, I usually spend $300-400 when I go to Sam's buying bulk stuff. And some of it's stuff that you would use for like a 6-pack of 1-pound propane cans. Those you pay about, you get a 6-pack, you're going to pay about $30 for a 6-pack. They're about $5 a can now. The Sterno, like the canned heat, get a 12-pack of those. Those are like $30, you know. Or butane, you get a 4-pack of butane, you know, that's about $10. Like water, I was over at Target today and they had a display of the 24 packs of water. I took an image of it. It's like $3.69 for a 24-pack. I'll probably use that on my community wall, and then I'll, you know, announce my live stream, and then I'll link some channels, you know, shout out, link some channels that are good channels that I support. But Jocelyn, welcome, Jocelyn. Jocelyn's got a good channel. She's over, she works in Taiwan and then she goes home to the Philippines. Beautiful young lady. She's got a child, I think. She's got a daughter. I don't think she's married right now. I don't think she's married. She puts out cute content. Margie TV, Margie and Dea, she puts out good content. Gina Yokin, she puts out good content. She's a principal over in Philippines. Gina puts out good content. And Ed's Dance, she does a lot of dance video shorts and such, and I'm always commenting. You know, I support those channels. Yeah, a little lone prepper. I'm the same way. I just, there was a period when I was just pushing, and when I was pushing, I was growing really fast. I was putting out 1 or 2 videos a week. I was putting out a few shorts. I put out 1 or 2 shorts a week, and I was picking up subscribers. I was growing about 100 a month, you know. So to me, you know, picking up 100 subscribers a month, that's like picking up 3-4 subscribers every day. There are days when I pick up 3, 4, 5 subscribers, and then I go for days without picking up any. Sometimes I lose 1 or 2 of them. Thank you for the support, David. Most grateful. I am not a big channel. I'm just me being me. I started it cause I had bad depression. I had a very high anxiety. It was over my dad's passing 3 years ago. Well, God bless you. Miss Ann, are you in the United States or are you in the UK? You sound like you have a little bit of an accent. I'm wondering, but I really enjoyed, I spent about 30 minutes on her live stream a couple of days ago. I'm on summer vacation now, so the dates sort of like blur. You're in the UK. Well, God bless you people. My ancestors are from the UK and Germany. You know, it's where my ancestry pretty much comes from. Um, I have several people I communicate with that are over there. Um, Preparedness veteran, PV. He's puts out some good material. Not as much as he used to, but he still puts out some stuff, and I try to watch everything he puts out. He comments on some of my stuff occasionally. Comes in. The timings, I guess, is off. You're 5 or 6 hours. There's 5 or 6 hours difference on your side of the pond from where I'm at. But I would encourage everybody connect with Miss Anne Marie Angel. Got a good channel. I really enjoyed her live stream. She had some good people in her live stream, and they were communicating well. Sometimes you can't count on me to basically dominate, even though it's my live stream. I can't really dominate the conversation like tonight. I'm sort of like mentally a little bit things going on, and everything. I watch stuff and I get aggravated sometimes. Things aggravate me. You got the world stage. It's the same thing locally. Stuff going on locally. Just a smaller scale. I think about how things are changing or how things have changed. The situation with money. You read scripture, you go to church, you study. Things were jacked up 2,000 years ago. They're still jacked up. We just have better technology. When the Lord did his ministry, and I don't want to really get into religion, but I'm just going by, scripture and such. The Lord did his ministry, and he did miracles. He performed miracles after his ascension. His apostles, who the Spirit had come on them, and they were able to do miracles. And then you had some people who, when they saw them, like the pagans, they thought they were gods. That in India they thought they were some of the pantheon of gods. And then you had people who were deniers. I guess what you'd call the haters. But you had the so-called religious experts at the time, I guess the equivalent of your pastors. And the Lord would do signs, he would do stuff, and they'd question him, and they were trying to catch him. Like in their heart, they were trying to catch him up. Well, who are you? Who do you represent? Are you a prophet? Well, let me tell you, if you have somebody who shows up and one of your relatives dies, and they're able to raise them from the dead, and they've been dead for several days, and they're able to raise them from the dead, they came from somewhere. I pay attention to them. They're doing a good deed. Wouldn't be cursing them for what they're doing, saying they're a devil. I don't think Satan's divided against himself. Yeah, the Pharisees. Hey, Devil Dog. I still hadn't called you. I'm sorry. I've been meaning to. I will try to text you after the live stream's over. And God bless you, son. I know you went through hell, and I'm glad you came through it. Devil Dog had surgery for a tumor, a brain tumor, wrapped around his optic nerve. And I had mentioned my father, when I was 14 years old, 1977, he had a massive brain tumor, malignant. They found it real late. They operated on me, didn't wake up from the surgery, he died. I was 14 years old. That was very depressing. I still think about it and get a little depressed sometimes. And we're talking, 40 years later? Going on 50 years later? Yeah, talking a little bit about, and let's subscribe. If you're not subscribed to Devil Dog, subscribe him, please. Well, like I had I had 87 views at the end of my live stream. Average view duration was like just about 8 minutes. And last night I had about a little over 11 watch hours from the actual live stream. And then if anybody went and did a replay on it, I picked up an hour or so from that replay. And there are times when the live stream will pick up right at 20 hours. Like the day before, I think I had 18 hours from the actual, in the snapshot at the end of the live stream, about 18 hours. So it depends, it varies. I do better when I announce it ahead of time. I put a community post about it. I have better viewership when I do that. It'll be interesting to see what it shows this evening when I end my live stream. I'm right at about 40 minutes into my live stream. I'll try to do another 20 minutes or so. But I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. I say some of the things, like at the end of my live streams, I usually say a little advice about, charity and various things. You wake up in the morning, thank God for the day. Every day I see in the news how somebody died. Lou Dobbs, who was a big Fox News contributor, he passed away a couple of days ago. Lou Dobbs. If you know anything about the news and Fox, you know who Lou Dobbs is. He passed away. He was like close to 80 years old. And there are lots of people, they put out little videos of people who have died. When they were born, pictures of them when they were young, pictures of them, like recent pictures of them, and then, what they died of. And you get a lot of people, not that old, they're in their 50s. You get athletes that are 40 years old that have heart attacks or something happened to them. People overdosing on drugs, and they take drugs, and they take stimulants, and they take stuff and enhancing stuff, and it's bad for your system. I talk to people about, you have the right to do basically what you do, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. But like smokers Smoking's a bad habit. I know you get into it, you get addicted to it, and it's hard to stop. But back in the day, we didn't know that it was really bad for you. It was just a habit. Now we know it's bad for you and it can kill you. You know, do it for a period of time and you get cancer or heart disease or whatever. And you get people that they still smoke. You know, it's your right to do so. I've been finding out a lot about vaping because kids do a lot of vaping. Those vapes, and they're illegal for for minors. And you get people who vape. That stuff is very addictive. It's very, it costs a lot of money. It's bad for your health. And people still vape. You know. So, people tend to do things that are bad for them. A lot of people tend to do things that are bad for them, bad for their health. And you can talk to them, but you can't make them. I can't make anybody do anything. I can talk to you and talk to you about ancestors and people, relatives, and such. And I've lived a long life. I'm 62 years old, and I know what most everybody in my family passed away from. And I can tell you that if they did not smoke and they weren't alcoholics, they lived a hell of a lot longer than if they smoked and were alcoholics. Because I got relatives that lived to be in their mid-90s, and then I got relatives that died when they were in their 40s or 50s. And it just depended on what sort of life they lived. Yeah, packaged food may be toxic, yeah. I try not to eat a lot of McDonald's and such. My wife likes their caramel frappuccinos and asks for a shot of espresso. I tend to just drink mocha frappuccinos when I get one. If I go get her a caramel frappuccino, I tend to just get a mocha frappuccino, and I don't ask for shots of anything. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of water. I put sugar-free lemonade packets in water, Concord grape packets in water like Crystal Light. I drink some of the sugar-free tea, and hello, Mama, 4 boys. Welcome. I think about things I want to do or videos I want to make. 12 in the house, 15 likes. I think about videos that I want to make. Like I need to make another one. I shot footage of my Blue Eddy EP70S, and I had it semi put together, and then the phone situation happened, and I can't find it now. I don't know what happened. I can't find it, so I need to reshoot that. I wanted to do a review or a basic short little. It's not going to be a short. I've already done a short, I think, on it a month or so ago, 2 months ago. But I wanted to do a shorter video of it, describing the functions of it and images of it and such, similar to what I did with the 12-volt refrigerator I just released. It's about 1 minute and 45 seconds long. It'll be a 2 or 3 minute. I want to release that, so I got to reshoot it. Got it sitting out on my dining room table, plugged in, charging. I try to teach. Teaching's a ministry. I try to teach preparedness. I try to recommend to people things to get and things to have to help you in an emergency, inexpensive things. Um, I've decided boxes that I start doing or start giving out, when I do more boxes. I'm ordering some more of these. These are little rain ponchos. They're good, about $2 a piece. Little rain ponchos. It's good to have in your bag or your purse, your glove box, an emergency blanket. Inexpensive. These are things that I'm adding to giveaways, boxes. Somebody asked me, what do I charge for a box? And I don't charge for boxes, I give them away. But I give them to people who support my channel for a period of time. And a lot of people in here that support my channel have gotten boxes from me. And, it'll have $65, $70 worth of stuff. And I sometimes spend $20 sending it to them. It's like right at $100 worth of, cost me almost $100 to send out a box sometimes. Stuff that I put in it. So I just don't give them out every day. But I mean, I do give them out. Oftentimes I make videos. You look back at my videos of goodie boxes, and other people got goodie boxes from me. Likewise, the subscriber giveaway boxes. Usually, the subscriber giveaway boxes are similar to the boxes that I give out, but there'll also be like a first aid kit in it. Well, I mean, you look at me, what you see. I haven't shaved my head recently, so you get a little growth around the side, but I'm pretty well bald up top. I like my beard. Wish I had my hair back. But I'm overweight. I mean, look at me. My arms and my legs and everything, I don't have fat on my back, but I have a belly. I got like a dead bod. And I don't weigh as much as I used to, but I still weigh more than I should, And I used to be in a lot better shape than I am now. It's like, I'm getting older. So I try not to feel bad about myself, and I try not to make inappropriate comments about people who look like me. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Rain the horse. Rain. Yeah. But usually when I eat a taco, I eat one. My wife will eat two. I eat one. Or she'll eat a big plate and I eat one taco. So I mean, come on now. And that's I usually eat 2 meals a day. I eat a taco, and the next thing I eat is like supper. Rain the Horse. Let me check out this channel. Rain the Horse. $49 subscribers. Joined 1 month ago. Okay. Well, Rain, let me give you standard moderator. Welcome to my channel, Rain. Getting some rain outside right now. 66.5 kilograms in weight. Let's see. A kilogram is 2.2 pounds. I have to do conversion. Thinking about it. All right. Stone. Translate what 3 stone is. Are we talking kilos? Some of the language that the people on the continent use is a little bit different, and I'm not familiar with it. I know stone has to do with probably weight, but what's stone considered in weight? Please. Enrique Trevino, welcome, Enrique. My friend, thank you for coming. £8. You know, I need to get back to oatmeal. I haven't been eating oatmeal recently. I've been eating, my wife, my wife does not like to eat oatmeal. My daughter does, but my wife doesn't. And I'll be by some of these channels to subscribe you. I got to go look at your channel, and I'll watch some stuff and leave comments, let you know. I'll pick you up and you pick me up and we grow together. Ark Wild Man, welcome, Ark. Thank you for coming in. Another good channel. And that's something else I have to say. Some of the best channels are little channels, and they put out good material. And I'm not saying specifically about anyone right now, but I think about some of the channels I go and I watch. They don't have 1,000 subscribers. And I didn't have 1,000 subscribers for a long time. You get some of these channels that got 300, 400, 500 subscribers. They put out really good content. And they get a following. They put out a video, then they'll get 100, 150 views on it. The following. And I mean really good stuff. And people just waiting for more stuff to come out, because they go outside, they go out into the wilderness, they go out near the river, near the beach or whatever, and they're putting out content. And I haven't been going off and doing that kind of I could, but I haven't been. Like going over to the lake or going down to the river and, shooting, using a camp stove and doing a video on how to make coffee, old school, doing stuff like that. I have not been doing any. I love ration reviews. I'm watching a ration. I try to watch everything that Mike Crusher puts out. Readiness rations. I was watching one on a Humanitarian Daily Ration. He did a review on a 14-year-old Humanitarian Daily Ration. And everything was just fine except the raisins were yucky. And that happens. Certain things will go bad. Certain things will last forever. Peanut butter, jelly, crackers, the mains were great. A lot of stuff that they have, they last forever. And they're not that expensive. You can get a case of 10 Humanitarian Daily Rations for like $30. If you got Prime, you go Amazon Prime, you can order a case like $30. I've got 7 or 8 cases from different companies. There are 3 companies that make rations. The 3 main ration countries are Sapaco, Warnick, and Ameriqual. and I've got humanitarian daily ration cases, mainly Sapaco, but I've got some. I've got a couple of cases of Warnick, a little bit different in what they put in them. I don't know that I have any Ameriqual right now, but I've got a bunch of those things, and I used to, I would put them in a box. So like I'd send out a box, and I'd give them 2 or 3 rations, and I'd give them like a couple of MREs. I'd give them a humanitarian daily ration, and I'd send them some rations, so they can see this is what survival food is like, the military type stuff. Hey, bad body, not so fit. Thank you for coming, my friend. Thank you for coming. And I tell you what, bad body, not so fit is, he's fit. The man is buff. Now, maybe when he started out, and just talking about stuff. So right now, there's a lot of crap going on. You had that kid, 20-year-old, try to kill the former president. And whether you like the guy or not, he didn't deserve to be shot. I mean, whether you like Biden or not, he doesn't deserve to be shot. And they're trying to figure out what happened and circumstances and what was involved and how they screw up. They screwed up. They screwed up. And, stuff like that happens. But, so, an old Chinese curse says, may you live in interesting times. That's an old Chinese curse. May you live in interesting... Well, we're living in interesting times right now. The stuff that's going on. I mean, if you're smart, if you're normal intelligence, you do not want the United States in a war with anybody. Now, the military-industrial complex and the people who own massive amounts of stock that get lots of money from, building stuff, and the contracts that the government, just massive contracts. They like a good war. But the thing is, it's like, I'm not going to be fighting a war. If there's a war, I'm not fighting it. I'm 62. The ones that are going to be fighting it are the ones that are 18, 19, 20, 25, 30 years old. I mean, people in the military, they get to 20 years and they're, in a leadership position, whether they're non-commissioned or whatever, and then they tend to, unless something's going on, they get out after 20 years. If they, have got rank, and if they, whatever, there are some that stay for 30 years. Shoot, some stay for 35 or 40 years, depending on the top of the tops. But, they're not the ones out in the field fighting. And, you look at what's going on, it's like they keep pushing, the military-industrial complex, the deep state or whatever, they keep pushing. It's like they want to go fight the Russians. And the thing they don't understand is the Russians can't fight us. The Russians can't fight NATO. What will they do? They'll use nukes. Do we want some cities taken out? And then what are we going to do? We've got nukes. The Brits have got nukes. The French have got nukes. Do you want to get in a situation where we're knocking each other's cities out? So, it's just, to me, it's just utter stupidity, some of the stuff. I don't want to... Hey, thank you for coming in, Miss Anne Marie Angel. God bless you. I will be over to visit you. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, I'd subscribe her. I really enjoyed her live. Well, I scared everybody off because I said some stuff about World War III. Down to 3 people. And it's been, I got a, okay. So, everybody, remember the Scout motto is to be prepared. If you were a Scout, a Boy Scout, a Girl Scout, or Brownies, or Weeblos, or whatever, Cub Scouts, remember the Scout motto is basically being prepared. Life is good, but it is what it is. And I will plan on being back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. I'll try to do another post on my community wall, shout out some channels. Appreciate you guys coming in. I will try to get the Black Widow's box out. And everybody, if you want to contact me, send me a text. If you got my number, send me a text. You want to contact me and we don't have to exchange numbers, go on to one of my videos, look at my email address and email me your number. I will text you. I don't give it out to anybody. And I'll text you. And if you want to talk, we can talk. If you want to text, we can text. Everybody, please have a blessed day. And yeah, I know you're here, Idaho Garden Girl. Just it's been a long day. I'm a little tired. And I've got my rant out. I got my rant out today. I've been ranting. Everybody, please have a blessed day. And hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Thank you. Bye-bye.